Imagine getting paid just for sharing your thoughts on products and services you use every day. With Survey Junkie, it's that simple. Click on the link in the video description to discover how you can start earning today by taking surveys.
Paul O'Grady's widower has lost his battle to transform a hut on the £3 million rural estate he inherited from the TV star into a villa 3 times the size. Andre Portejo, 43, infuriated neighbors with his design to turn a disused security outpost into a 2-bed family home and a detached garage. The dancer, who occasionally used the hut for ballet, was accused of trying to get planning permission through the back door when he applied to Ashford Council, in Kent, for a change of use of the security lodge. A viability report by Mr. Portejo's planning agent detailed there was no need for the lodge as the security guard's office since Mr. O'Grady's death in March 2023. But the council has rejected the application on the basis the unjustified development would create a bulky and intrusive building that would be detriment of the character and appearance of the countryside. Planning documents showed he wanted to transform the 360-square-foot lodge into a 2-bedroom house with a separate garage. The new house would have been overlaid on the footprint of the existing plot, with added wings either side to create a living room and bedroom with ensuite. But one neighbor, Sheila Garrard, wrote to the council to complain the plans would intrude on her own listed home, while another said he suspected the property would be developed and sold on. Ms. Garrard complained, "I am perturbed belatedly to find that there is an application in respect of this directly neighboring property, the boundary of which is just yards from my own, listed, property, for which I have not been made a consultee. I should add that the nearby roof of the groundskeeper's workshop, which is the subject of this application, is visible from inside my house." Fellow local Peter Ashenden argued, "The present application is in direct contravention of the original planning conditions and in my view amounts to an attempt to gain planning permission for a significant residential development by the back door, and one which will no doubt be sold on separately to the main building. I should like to object to this application for change of use to residential on the grounds that the original permission related to a dance studio, certainly with no prospect of residential occupation." Environmentalists were also worried the development could be out of sync with the local area. Katie Miller, planning manager of the Kent Downs National Landscape Unit, said, "The existing building, with its boxy proportions, large areas of glazing and flat roof is of no particular architectural merit and fails to contribute to the local distinctiveness of the Kent Downs vernacular." Mr. Portejo was bequeathed the property in Ashford, Kent in March 2023, after Paul's death aged 67. For the love of dogs, presenter Paul bought the farm on a gently sloping hill 8 miles outside of Ashford in August 1999 for £650,000. It has 6 bedrooms, a swimming pool and 52 acres of land as well as a further 4 acres of woodland. Mr. Portejo, who met Paul in 2006 and married him 11 years later, has previously explained the traumatic day when his husband passed away. "I walked to the kitchen to start putting some food on, and I started taking things out of the fridge. And all of a sudden, I could see him lying on the floor," he said. "I just didn't know what to think at first. He had a cut on his forehead, and I thought he was probably just unconscious. I called the ambulance and they said the best chance to keep him alive was to do CPR. Mr. Portejo began CPR, which was later taken over by an ambulance crew, to no avail. Paul had suffered a cardiac arrhythmia.